Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today, Sunday Funday. So what are we doing today for Sunday Funday? This was a suggestion by Andretsky 8686. So thank you for the suggestion on this one. I don't remember when you made this one, but I was going through my notes and I'm like, oh, we haven't done one of these in a while. So this is kind of the battle of the 100/101 proof. But he wanted to see the Knob Creek 9-year. It's 100 proof. We got it for $35.99. Go up against the New Riff 8-year is also 100 proof. We got that for $69.99. Go up against the winner of the Holliday, which happened to be the soft red. We got that for $60.99. And then he said put it up against the Maker's Mark 101, which is $38.99. So I was kind of excited to see this one because I always love when a little bit higher price in the middle, a little bit lower prices on the outside. I just want to see, can they hang or will they beat it even better? So regular mash mix-up rules. I'm out of the room. Mike pours them. He leaves the room. I shuffle them up. We will be drinking the same thing at the same time. We're going to start on glass number one, no matter what went on over there while I was talking.
I was just seeing if there was a major difference right off the bat.
I'm sure there will be. I don't.
Not as much as I actually thought there would.
Really?
Maybe because I just poured it.
Yeah. I will say, though, these are 4 good bottles, so I don't think I'm going to have a bad day at all. I don't think there's anything on the table I haven't really liked, so.
I'd probably have to agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't have most of them.
I think ooh, that was good. Hold on. I think one that stands out is, I remember when we did this one, we weren't uberly impressed, but it's been in Blythe since then, and it's really stepped up, so I'll be interested to see. I mean, this is a classic. The Knob 9 is a classic. This Maker's is just banging usually.
Typically.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but that was my first sip of the day. Don't get me wrong, but that's sitting. That is holding on for a 100 proofer.
Or is it a 101?
Still a 100 proofer. It's just adding one. That has a nice. I don't know. I'm almost getting a fruity out of that too. That's my first one. I can't go wild yet, but I'm digging one so far.
Not going to disagree.
Yeah. Again, this is going to be a hard one, I do believe. We'll have to see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick out what is what, but
I did write numbers down, but I don't know if I'm going to either.
It's going to be 4. It's going to be 4 good bottles. Oh, so one's nose jumped out a little more than 2's did.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, nothing's really standing out here.
No. The flavor profile, too, is a little bit lighter.
It almost seems nuttier.
I was going to say that, but I wanted to say, I saw you start talking. I'm like, is he going to say nut? It is. It's got like a peanut on it, on this one.
It's got a nut flavor. I don't know if it's actually a peanut.
Oh, I'm thinking peanuts. That's what it tastes like to me, but I'll go with your nuts. I see your nuts. I'll raise you a peanut. Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember of these 4 that had that nut flavor. It does stand out a little bit more.
I mean, if I had to guess, I would go with the Jim Beam product. You know what I mean? Like on that one. I will say I think the viscosity and the finish on glass 1 might have been a little bit more. So I'm going to venture. I'll see on the way back, but I think it carried a little bit better to me. Not that 2 was a slouch by any means.
No, and the nose on 1 was a little better as well.
Definitely on that.
Got a little singing going on here.
Ooh.
This might be the strongest nose.
Yeah, this has a different nose too, though.
Like a powdery.
It's got a caramel, but it's like something dipped in caramel. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me take a sip. See if I can taste it. Oh, I don't mind that one either.
That actually was a pretty nice little flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a secondary flavor that came with the caramel. You know what I mean? There's something else in there, but I can't pinpoint. I'm gonna have to see on the way, on my second sip or on the way back. That drink refined too. Was that just me? Like there was zero elbows going down with that one.
No.
That one,
It's
like,
probably more elbows in one than this one.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna bug me. What that smell is? I'm getting. You get the caramel, but there's something else with it.
It's pretty tasty though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not disappointed in it. I think I might have to tie this one with one. It's an easier drinker than one though.
But it has a nice. Yeah, I agree. It has a nice carry, a nice flow.
Or that I'm getting acclimated better.
Yeah, decent viscosity. I agree. Not that 2's even really that far behind. I'm gonna have to decide on the way back.
I'm with you, but
because I don't know if
just
that
so
one didn't
when I
drink
come
better.
back,
Right.
I'll have an idea what I was thinking the first time. But
yeah, this is a tough one. I kind of had a feeling it was gonna be. That's why I kind of like the suggestion and the fact that they're two. And they're not. I say higher prices. They're just higher. They're not high. You know, they're still around $70. But then you have the two that are around $30-$40. You know what I mean? So
it's so funny though. When we first started, we didn't even want to like crack the $30 range.
That was the point of it back then. Yeah. Now, if you can stay sub 100 and drink something delicious like this, I'm in heaven.
All the noses though aren't really way out. You know, there's not one. I thought this is like the wheat one or something.
Yeah, but that's the Rickhouse proof.
I know. I thought I would have had a little bit of a unique nose that I would have caught it, but I don't even have a guess. I don't even have a guess yet.
I might have caught it. I'm trying to figure it out right now, but that's the thing. Like, there is something different in that one. You don't have any of a guess? Jeez, I even have a lineup going on. I'm just not. I haven't solidified it.
I didn't even. I got an empty pen over here.
Wow.
I'm not saying I don't like this one either.
Just as a quick synopsis, I'm in that range right now. I may change these two. I may change all three. It doesn't matter. But like, if I'm just gonna go quick, because actually I'm more like this though. If I'm gonna be honest with you. But I don't know if I did the two. But that's gonna be my quick little estimate. But I'll see on the way back. I don't usually guess the bottles when we're coming through. But that's kind of where I'm at. I'll be honest. That one has a nice finish. This is hanging on for days.
It is hanging on longer. I was just looking at myself, but it almost has like a nutty finish in the end.
Oh, I'm not getting a nutty. I think I did my 2 sips. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We're going to cleanse our palate. We're going to let these sit for a little bit. It'll be 1 second for you, however long for us. We'll be back in a minute. So we are back. We're going to start on the right, work our way left. Oh. They
really caramelize out of
because
this.
it's literally 1 second for you, but we're like 10, 15 minutes depending on how much bullshit we do in the middle of it. And honestly, it just, like, the nose is just so much.
It is so much.
I mean, people say that, like, wow, you guys just dive into it. And we do. But then again, if I was just going to be drinking it myself, I'm not going to let it sit and wait. You know what I mean? I'm getting it in me.
I can honestly say I'd have to agree with that because I'm not going to pour it and let it sit on the counter for like an hour.
No, you get right. That's the way.
With a cap on it.
It's the way I drink it. You know what I mean? When I come up here, I pour it, I drink it. I didn't pour it to look at it, you know? So.
Well, sit here like this for another 4 hours. That's. I don't think I've ever done that.
So there is, and I'm not trying to lead the witness on this one, but when I'm thinking about it, I don't know. I'm going to stick with this. I'm getting that wheat flavor.
I think you might be right, but isn't this is a wheater too?
That's a wheater too, and I forget the thing of that one, but I normally get a fruit, and I thought I was getting a fruit on the way here, so. This is solid though. Whatever 4 is, it's drinking.
I can't say I'm disappointed with any of them. Really. I didn't have one of these drop way back. So,
but this one, when you roll it on your tongue, you not only get like that caramel. There's another. I think I'm getting that wheat flavor. I actually like whatever this one is, no matter which one it is. That one's actually pretty good. I don't know if it'll win,
actually,
but it's definitely it's got a good. and it actually has a decent staying power. Like it has a good viscosity. It holds up.
It does really,
but
have
it
all
drinks uber refined. Like there's
I
no.
don't think, if I remember, it's not as refined as 3.
No, but you're right. But it's just like it's not drinking. There's no aggression with that at all. You know what I mean? Like if you were to drink
has
like
a good
say
flavor.
like Wild Turkey 101, or if you're going to drink like the Fighting Cock that throws a few elbows. You know, it has been a while since I drank either one of them, but I'm using that as an example. Well, you prepped with a 101. That drink's way softer than what you drank.
A whole different flavor.
That's what I'm saying.
A whole different flavor. This is all these are actually a way better flavor than
that. Oh, this. You know what though? I may change my mind. This one's actually darker. It's richer. It's thicker than the nose on glass number 4.
The nose is way stronger.
Yeah, it's way darker.
I honestly really don't remember 3 of these.
No, I hear you.
Because I don't have any of them.
Yep.
I might have a knob, but I think it's a 120 knob. But I don't have a new riff. I don't have all
I really like that one too.
This nose is by far better, way better than.
I think the palate.
I know you don't drink with your nose. But
yeah, but throw it in your gullet, and you're gonna say the same thing. I think that really sat on my tongue too. Again, these are 4 dynamic bottles. They really are good.
Dynamic.
Well, I figured I'd go with a different. Instead of banging, I had to go with something different. I really do. I think these are 4 very good bottles, and 2 of them, like these 2, are dirt cheap on every shelf in America, just about. Some people, we have 101 everywhere. We can't get any other makers anywhere. But the makers 101 is, yeah, but
I know it's a but
nobody wants that. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but you have a hard time finding even a cast strength, though. I still haven't seen Bill's Recipe 46 up here.
46.
The cast strength, the Bill's Recipe one, the one that was.
They might be in Connecticut, but
that's what I mean. It's far and few between, though. It's not like in every store, and I mean
that's an easier drinker.
It is. That's tough.
I'm
gonna have to knick-knack. That is way too close to call right there. It does have a little bit more of a concentration, but I like that little twang that glass 4 had. So
I have.
I don't know.
3 above that.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna go on to glass number 2. That's gonna be a tough one.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be knick-knacking. I'm gonna have a 4-way tie for first. The way this is looking. Like honestly,
I'm gonna be out to lunch on my guesses too, because I can't decide. And
I may have to switch these 2. I'm thinking I might be right on that. I'm gonna have to get back to 1 and see what happens. But I think I'm close. I might have these 2 screwed up in my head. You're watching, so you can be laughing at me, going, "You have wrong at all of them," and that's. I'm not above that either. So
this is like really sugary caramel-esque.
Mm-hmm. That's the best part. I mean, Knob 9, when we first didn't have shelves, was a staple, and it won almost every blind we put it in. You know what I mean? Back then. It's got a nice hang, too.
In a nutty finish.
Yeah. We had the nuts on the way, and that's what made me think it's Knob because of that. But not that I ever really got a lot of nuts on Knob either, though. I don't know. I'm in a state of confusion. What glass is what? I haven't had enough time. I thought on the way here,
it's a pretty easy drink.
I thought 2 fell off, but now that I'm coming back, it's right along with it. Join the party. Like it's as good as the rest
I
of them.
think 4 stands out a little bit more in a different kind of flavorish.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I have that one back. Like 2 and 3.
That's why I think it might be that funk wheat that I was getting, but I didn't hate that. It was a whole weird flavor on that.
And I just wrote it down as that, but I had.
And this one is drinking a little more aggressive than the other 2. That's what made me think it's the Knob 9. Like it has a little more elbows.
Or is it the new riff? I don't remember that. Was that super smooth? I don't remember. I'm gonna go opposite.
I don't know. It could be either one. I don't care. I could be totally off on the bottle. It's going to be hard for me to pick which one I like best because they are all good for. Right now, I'm in a 3-way tie for first.
Now I have 4 back a little bit, and
I almost have it up a little bit because
I noticed what you're doing.
It had that little twang that I was liking,
and I have 3 a little ahead of 2 by a C here, only because. I don't know. It just hit me.
And let glass number 1 come to the party because this one has like a crazy nose. It's dark. It's rich. That's what makes me think it's the makers. Like,
but it's almost even like a marshmallow.
I think you say that every time we get one of these. You're not wrong. I can see where you're getting your marshmallow, but that's
You know when you open a bag,
molasses-
like, and I, all I ever do is cook them because I hate cooked marshmallows. I don't even like plain marshmallows,
Yep.
but I love to cook them.
You said marshmallow, and I'm getting marshmallow now. 100%.
It just popped. It's, I don't know. It's just like a.
Normally, I go to like a that molassesy, dark, rich, almost burnt
You could almost
caramel.
even
But
do
I can see your marshmallow.
Marshmallow, because it is sugary. Mm-hmm. And you kind of have a sugar-esque. But was it that one that I get it from? It's the last one on my table that I didn't write down yet. So.
When you roll that on your tongue, though, it comes with a nice fruity presence. I might like that one the best. There is a nice, there's a nice fruit that comes out of that. I'm almost gonna go with like
it's easy though.
Caramel. Oh no, it drinks like mother's milk. Absolutely, it goes right down. There is not an elbow to be seen on this one.
No,
right down.
I'm
almost getting a caramel colored cherry on this one when I do it. But the caramel is like almost molasses coated. Like it's thick.
It's delicious. Mm-hmm. Now I'm not sure. I think I might like this one the best myself.
I'm with you. I'm putting it as a front runner. We're gonna have to see.
And
be glad that we turned this camera off for this because this is gonna be one of the harder ones we've done. This is
the
not
last
gonna be
few,
easy.
actually.
No, because you know what? We're into better whiskeys now, so we're putting up. You guys are coming up with good suggestions. So thank you for the suggestion, by the way.
And I really thought one of them was going to stand out like a sore thumb, and it really doesn't.
So we got the hard part. We're going to take a break real quick. It'll be 1 second for you. We're going to try to figure out this mess. We'll be back. So we are back. And I'm going to tell you, this was not an easy one again. It's
a very extended
one. This was a tough one. So once again, thank you. And Dretsky 8686. This was a tough one. These are 4 banging bottles. There's not a loser on this table. I can tell you that. Now we were pulling, and I was totally opposite. And then I came, these change in the glass the longer they sit there. That's
coming back. They totally changed from going forward. And then we did the sampling. Yeah, it was.
We guessed. I put the bottles the way I think they might be. I'm probably 100% wrong. It doesn't even matter. I can't wait to see which bottles are which.
The only difference him and I have is I have the Makers first. I got New Riff and Knob swapped, and then I have Holliday on the end. So, but we'll see.
We could be totally wrong, but I can tell you, we actually ended up agreeing by the end of it on what tastes better as we drank it.
It's almost a first.
But again, this is, we haven't done that in a while. But this, honestly, these are 4 really good bottles. So, and being that 2 of them are half price, you can't beat that. So, great choice.
Yes, thank you.
Our last place bottle, what was in glass number 4, it's what you had in glass number 1.
Holiday.
All right, so we're 1 for 1. All right, so and again, it was close, 2 and 4. I will say this: whatever one in
extra.
Yeah, it had that little twang of what I thought was the wheat funk, but whatever 1 and 3 are,
not really a funk.
Well, funk in a good way. Whatever the 1 and 3 are,
sell that one.
Were way better than 2 and 4, though. I will say that.
No, I agree. We both had it that way. Because we went 2 and 4 to start, and
I just wanted to stress that for you guys watching. They're 4 good bottles, but I think 1 and 3 were way better than 2 and 4. That's all. That's just one guy's opinion.
Better. I don't know if I'll go way, but better.
Okay, way better. They were. I don't think they were. They're better for sure. All right. So our third place glass was in glass number 2, and it's what you poured in glass number 3.
Nope.
All right. I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah.
So this will be the tricky part. And the difference between glass 1 and glass 3 is glass 1 brought a lot more fruit flavor, and glass 3 was just that concentrated, dark deliciousness.
The nose still is way better than 4.
Oh, no, I 100% agree with you. That's why I said. But I don't think it's in the same league as 1 and 3. So speaking of 1 and 3, our second place bottle was what was in glass number 3, and it's what you poured in glass number 2.
Makers.
Oh, so Makers is the one without the thing? That's crazy. I would have guessed.
So New Riff pulled
it. All right, so New Riff, 100%. New Riff 8-year. Man, that's coming with a fruit today.
I think I only got the loser right now.
Yeah, so I switched. I would have bet money that Makers was the first one. Either way, like I said, New Riff is the grand champion of this one, and honestly, it is. I thought it was going to be Makers because this actually brought a fruit today.
I did think it was going to be Makers.
Huh?
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was Makers.
Yeah, because it really it's dark, it's rich, it drinks soft as a kitten, but it has a ton of flavor and it lasts forever. So I would have put money it was Makers. That was the only one I was really confident on. But 3 is, again, 1 and 3, they were a coin flip, but they are definitely better than the other two. But, New Riff took it, so it wasn't the cheapest one. So it's $69.99. But, again, great suggestion on these bottles.
Yes,
if you want to see a future Sunday Funday, definitely leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see. Stuff like this is for that, we haven't tried in a long time. And you know what?
Yeah.
It's great because these are readily available everywhere. This one, I'm not 100% sure, and this one we had to get shipped to us. But I think you can find the 8 now, the 8 year.
I want to say Yankee does a pretty good job of keeping new.
I was going to say, I think you can. But we had to hunt because we got it right when it came out. But I think it's out there now. But again, great suggestion. So again, if you have a suggestion, leave a comment down below. These are usually long. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers. Go New Riff. Love that.